were so good.
He's going after your licorice cat. No.
No!
Tonight's top story, a new disturbing trend. Wild donkeys attacking unsuspecting drivers. What you need to know. Tonight at 11. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Jex Knight, and tonight, our top story, cute and cuddly, or conniving criminals. Don't let those big brown eyes fool you. Donkey crimes are on the rise. Wild donkeys are now believed to be responsible for several cases of destruction and mayhem. A new disturbing trend, possibly soon to be sweeping the nation. We now go live to our on-scene reporter, Kas Cypher, who has exclusive footage of these malicious mules in action.
What started off as a happy holiday quickly turned into a devastating nightmare as two tumultuous tourists were approached by what appeared to be a starving stray.
Hi, buddy. Oh, good boy. Did you like the crackers? Did you have a good one?
Do you like the crackers?
Do you like my door?
I'm here with startled survivor Josh Vega, who chooses to remain anonymous. Josh, in your own words, what happened?
I want to remain anonymous.
I meant to say startled survivor Josh Vegan. Josh Vegan's okay, right? Josh Vegan, startled survivor Josh Vegan. What happened?
Well, so me and my friend Kat decided to take this road trip, like a day trip to this town called Oatman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Oatman's supposed to be this really cool, like, ghost/mining town.
Mm-hmm.
So we get there, we walk around for a bit. It's a lot of fun. We go to this one candy shop, stock up on a lot of candy.
Mm-hmm.
Then we decide to leave, and as soon as we were pulling out of the parking lot, like, there's this donkey in the middle of the road that comes straight up to us. I mean, it was crazy.
Now, what did you do when this demented donkey came up to your door? Do you believe it was an apparition?
No, it was a real donkey, like an alive one.
Really?
Yeah, well, you see, they called Oatman a ghost town because it was like part of the gold rush or something, and I guess there was lots of mines there, but once the mines, you know, ran dry, the donkeys were free to do whatever they wanted to.
So you're telling me that they run around this town unsupervised?
I mean, I guess.
My God. Now, when this demented donkey came to your door, what did you do?
Oh, well, at first it seemed innocent enough, so we started like petting it and taking pictures with it, but then we started to feed it.
Look at this. He's like crazy about these high fructose corn syrup cookies.
Hi, buddy.
Baby loves whelches. There you go, boo-boo butt. Aww. Now, do you think that this malicious mule targeted you? Did it see you with bags in your hands?
I guess. Do you think it was watching us?
Always be aware of who is watching you when you are not looking. Back to you, Jex.
All right, thank you, Cass. More to come after word from a sponsor. Stay with us. All right, Miss Maybelline, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. Good afternoon, people of the world. My name is Josephine, Billie Jean, Tammy Jo, Chevrolet, Whitney Houston, Maybelline, and I am here to tell you that if you are addicted to the hypnotic lure that is Mr. Tatum's abs, you are not alone. It is a scientific fact that Channing Tatum's abs have been a source of torment for 90% of women and 80% of men for generations. Now, I don't want you worrying none. I have founded the Channing Tatum Abs Addicts Anonymous Relief Fund. At this therapy group, you may receive supplies such as iced tea and marmalade jam. Here we gather to not only learn how to overcome the hypnotic and perfectly chiseled Sorry, I was thinking about Mr. Tatum. Here at this therapy group, we will learn how to overcome the addiction of Mr. Tatum's abs. We will also seek out other alternatives for husband material. Meetings are held every Thursday at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m.
Thank you. Here you are. Help is available. You are not alone.
Located behind the Walmart, next to the JCPenney, across the street from Krispy Kreme, which would be a perfect donation for your fellow addicts. We can overcome this addiction together. Welcome back. I'm here with the vandalized vehicle that narrowly survived the gnarly nibbles from the terrifying donkey. As you can see, the car mirror on the left-hand side is practically falling off, as well as a few other superficial damages right here along the rim. And now the attack, caught on camera.
We don't have any more.
We don't have any more. We're sorry.
No more.
Sorry, no more food.
All gone.
It's all gone. But he's not gonna move. Oh no.
Baby, it's all gone. We have no more.
Police have discovered that these maniacal marauders have a fail-safe formula that they follow strictly. First, they will lull you into a false sense of security.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, there you go. Oh, we're so good. Oh, so good.
Then, once your guard is lowered, they will charm and entertain you and devilishly demand delightful delicacies.
Oh no. Last one. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. All gone.
Bye. We're sorry.
gone.
We don't have any more. We don't have any more.
All
Sorry.
gone. We're trying to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. This is the opposite of bye-bye. Oh, it's so cute.
Next, when you no longer have anything to give them, their advances will turn dark.
He's like, don't pet me. Are you feeding me? Don't pet me.
We don't have any more
We're
food.
done. No more. We don't have anything else. It's all done. We're done. No more. No more. It's all gone.
I'm sorry, buddy. Here, I can get better view.
Oh, wait.
No! He's going after your licorice cat. No!
No! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What the heck? Did you see that? Oh my gosh!
To avoid these donkey traps, we advise you follow these safety tips. Number 1, if your car is approached by a deranged donkey, do not slow down. Do not engage. Number 2, keep your car windows rolled up. Number 3, lock your car door if it is already not locked. And finally, number 4, under no circumstances should you ever feed them. This is extremely important, for this is how they identify their targets.
Sadly, after the attack, things took a terrifying turn. Katrina Gosling, local love darling, has turned into a missing Missy. Now, Josh, if you can muster up the courage, tell us what happened to your ill-fated friend.
Oh, Kat. Yeah, so sadly all the treats we got from Omen were covered in like dog pee slobber. It was really gross and green. And I told her not to eat it, but she's like, no, this licorice was $4, it was expensive, and she didn't want it to go to waste.
Are you still gonna eat it?
Well, yeah.
You might as well just give it to him now.
No! This was $4 for expensive licorice.
And then what happened to this lost lassie?
I don't know, I think she got sick. I think she's probably in the bathroom right now. You know, it's funny, we're actually talking about going back to Oatman sometime in the near future as well.
Going back to Oatman.
Yeah.
Breaking news, distressed damsel last seen scurrying back to Donkey Haven, Oatman after devouring laced licorice. Does she have mad donkey disease? We cannot assume, though we cannot rule it out.
Well, I can't say I've ever heard of mad donkey disease myself, but it's actually kind of funny. Omen is a town overrun by donkey delinquents. There are actually more donkeys than people in this little pueblo. You know, it's almost as if the people are just like, poof. turned into donkeys.
Well, what if the donkeys in Oatman really were once people? And these attacks are turning the people into were-donkeys. Breaking news! Were-donkeys. Ridiculous rumor or freakish fact?
No, Cass. We're here to report the facts, not crazy conspiracies.
I know the truth. I've seen Pinocchio. Oatman is Pleasure Island. People are turning into were-donkeys. Everything.
Thank you for that report, Cass. Now a word from our sponsor. Excuse me? You better not get that U-Haul. Do not get that U-Haul in my shot, okay? Hi guys, coming at you. Barely introducing myself, as many of you know me as one of the most impactful social influencers of our time. But I guess for those of you who tuned in for the first time, okay, I'm Kale. That's Kayle. Listen, we just need to talk about how offensive fake support groups are. I mean, seriously, some people have genuine problems. Like me in the 5th grade, for example, I had to go to a support group for my addiction to my 24-karat white gold stamp collection. Support groups are meant for people with real problems. I'm just getting too emotional. Not for people who are salty about not getting a response to any of their like 10,000 letters to a movie star. Anyways, I've got shopping to do and a life. If you like this, and you want to follow me, give me a heart. You can also subscribe at Welcome back. We regret to inform you that a much beloved member of our news family, Kas Cypher, has been placed on medical leave. We sincerely hope she gets the help she needs. And now to the weather with Shex. Guess that means we'll have to put the grill away. Thank you, Shex. Now, here at JKSK, we know these are some troubling times. With donkey crimes on the rise, will we soon have to fear for the safety of our pedestrians, our homes, or even our pantries? More on the story as it develops. I'm Jex Knight, reminding you all, stay safe and please, keep your windows rolled up. Good night, everybody.
This is my Channing Tatum Break the Addiction anthem. I hope that it will help.
Bum bum bum.
At first I thought I was alone, tormented in my empty home. My heart's mixed up with thoughts of you, but just you wait, baby, I'll pull through. Ooh, Channing Tatum, you are not the one. All addictions are so wrong. Jesus helped me with this little song. Oh, Channing Tatum, I will overcome. Your sexy abs might tempt me so, but with my support group, I'll just say no. Oh, Channing Tatum, you will not have my heart. No, Channing Tatum.
Miss Reporter Lady, it's 110 degrees outside. Do I have to have this hot chocolate or this blanket?